Hey everyone, and welcome to Neat News. We're so glad to have you here. We're gonna start our week out with just some wonderful, amazing news. And surprisingly, no, there are not any old people in my stories today.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Or kittens. I just really threw you guys for a loop, but there is a lot of space news. So, once again, I'm back, baby. Kelly says, Abby! George says hi, Abby! Caroline says hi. Oh, I love you guys. Hello. All right, let's hop into our first story of the day. This one I'm very excited about. I told you, space news. So, the Hubble telescope has just discovered the most distant star it has ever discovered. We, as a human race, have ever seen. This is it, guys. So it is 12 billion miles away. Well, billion miles. That's not even the thing. But, okay, I've never even seen that, so I just know my parents say that. All right, so this is it right here. It's called, they named it, well, I forgot what they named it. They named it like Arendelle or something like that, which sounds just like Lord of the Rings. Oh my goodness. But apparently it was Old English for morning star. So this is it right here in the middle. And apparently they were saying, so these two right here, I read the article, I just don't have a science degree. But let me I can't point to them, guys. But the ones on either side of it, they're called like mirrored things. So apparently when stars are super duper far away, some crazy things happen with how we see them. So for instance, they get more red, which is weird. They also get fuzzier, which makes a lot of sense. But apparently like the light waves and stuff, from this distance, they turn more red, which is just fascinating. But yes, so it's called the Morning Star, Arendelle, or something like that. And it is amazing and so far away, and I love you. All right, moving on to our next one, also space news. Hi, my mom says hi. And Grayson says hi, and hi. All right, on Pluto, which is my favorite planet aside from Earth because, you know, I'm patriotic. That doesn't even make sense. So as this one little probe thing was going by Pluto, they're like, well, we might as well take pictures. So that's what they did. And they started taking pictures of Pluto as they were going by. And they sent it back to NASA. And NASA's like, you know what? In these pictures, it looks just like volcanoes, but not normal volcanoes. It looks like ice volcanoes, which apparently are a thing. I didn't know. Also, I would love to tell you where they are in this picture, but once again, I do not have an astronomy degree. So I'm guessing where the blue stuff is, where they're circling where they might be. But anyways, one of these volcanoes is called Wright, like my last name. Not even kidding, it's called Wright Mons, and then Picard Mons, like Star Trek. Woohoo! So anyways, these volcanoes shoot out ice. They're not exactly sure how, if it's like slushy form or like, you know, an ice cube maker. But either way, they're ice volcanoes. And what they're saying is so cool is they have to get this water from somewhere. They have to get this ice from somewhere. And it may just be an underground ocean. So underneath the ground in Pluto may be an ocean. And where there's water, there can be life, which means there may be life on Pluto, which would be amazing. Or we could just live there, which would be amazing, equally amazing. It's just freezing there. So anyways, this is your space news, and now I'm moving on to the last story, which isn't space news, but it is still amazing. Our last story of the day is this guy just had the genius idea to take his metal detector down to like Nottingham, which exists in England. Nottingham. And he took his metal detector and he found something. And it was this ring. And guys, this is real. This ring belonged to one of the sheriffs of Nottingham. I'm not even kidding. This was their signet ring. So this wasn't in the time of Robin Hood because it was like a few hundred years later. So this wasn't the sheriff of Nottingham, but it was one of them. So this was a signet ring, and it's got 2 swans and then a little diagonal thing. And this guy just found it on accident. But it's amazing. They also found like a ton of gold coins, but this is what really matters, is this ring. So they sent it off to people who were like, hey, this is real. And then they sent it back to him. So now he can sell it for like $10,000 or something like that. Or if it were me, I would keep it because that's just amazing. But, you know, whatever he chooses to do, looks like he's gonna sell it. Maybe one of you can buy it. That'd be pretty cool. But just sharing this news. Well, these have been my 3 stories of the day. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad to have shared them with you. If you have any neat news, wonderful news, or just space news, which is all of the above, then please send it my way, and maybe it'll be on our next segment of neat news.